Assalamualaikum. My name is Husna Nordin. My metric number is 141518. I am accounting student from School of Management. I represent ACW 310 Industrial Training subjects in this video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everyone that involved in these courses, especially to my internship company, OSNT Associates, for giving opportunity to undergo my internship in the company. I also want to thank you to USM for offered this subject in this semester. First, my supervisor name is Miss Lo Mezwan, or I call her as Miss Lo in the office. I am assigned in the audit department for my internship, and I had doing 4 tests only for the first week of internship. The rest of period during internship, I am working on audit. The company is located at Sungai Petani, Kedah. I am starting my internship on 22 February 2021 and ended on 24 July 2021. The internship period have been shortened to 4 months because of pandemic COVID-19. However, I could not work on month of June due to office is closed during MCO. So, I need to extend my industrial training until 24 July. Lastly, my academic supervisor is Dr. Soleha binti Sanusi. Next, I want to present some of the company informations. OSNT Associates is one of the private accountants and audit firms in Sungai Petani, Kedah. The working hour of the company is from 8:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. for every Monday until Friday. Then Saturday is only from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it is closed for Sunday. This company is a licensed auditor in Malaysia. It is also one of the professional bodies of the Malaysian Institute of Accounts (MIA) and Malaysian Association of Certified Public Accountants. In OSNT Associates, there are 4 departments in the company, which is Audit Department, Accounting Department, Taxation Department, and Administration Department. OSNT Associates also cooperates with Vice Business Secretariat Sdn Bhd, and they are located in the same building. Vice Business Secretariat Sdn Bhd provides secretarial service. Hence, these 2 companies are work closely to provide services to clients. I want to present the history of the company. OSNT Associates has been established since April 1994 with the first company located in Petaling Jaya and being managed by Ms. Tan Ai Leng. Due to an increase in demand of the audit services, OSNT Associates continues to expand its business by opening a new branch in Pulau Pinang in May 1995 and managed by Ms. Lim Siu Yong. After 2 years, OSNT Associates once again took a bold step by opening another branch in Sungai Petani, Kedah in January 1997, which was personally managed and controlled by Mr. O.C. Pao, which is the current director of this company. In February 1999, the Pulau Pinang branch merged with Sungai Petani branch, which formed a new one company named OTP and Corporations. My overall assigned internship tasks at the company are doing audit procedure. My senior will assign which client's company I need to do and given a deadline for me to complete it. The steps of audit procedure are: first, checking opening and closing balance and make sure it is tally. If there is some error or mistake, I need to inform my senior and doing an adjustment to make the balance is tally. Second, doing working paper and test of details. Some of the tests are doing 3 tests on sales and purchase that have more than 40 transactions. The tests are first 5 transactions, walk-through test, and last 10 transactions. After that, I need to voting document based on details I have made. Then I need to meet with director to confirm audit fee, disbursement, and professional fee. Then I need to make adjustment if there is change on the amount. Lastly, I need to prepare audit report. There are 2 types of skills that I have learned during industrial training, which are functional skills and soft skills. Some of the functional skills that I have learned are, firstly, problem-solving skills. Problem skills enable you to identify the cause of a problem and come up with a viable solution. Problem-solving skills are necessary in every profession and at every level. As a result, successful issue solving may need technical abilities to the sector or employment. During internship, I have faced some problems in doing audit procedure. I will try to understand the problem and thinking the solution for it. In solving problem, I will ask senior staff or other colleagues for some information or guidance in solving the problems. Some problem also can be solved by applying knowledge I have learned at the university or during internship. I will try to find a way of trying to solve the problems to show my ability in problem-solving skills. Next, computer skills. Computer skills enable you to use computer programs and applications more effectively. Employers may regard certain computer skills to be criteria for employment. Some computer skills may not be listed on the job posting because they are assumed to be generally known. Many firms, for example, may think that all applicants have a rudimentary understanding of word processing tools like as Microsoft Word. So during internship, I have doing my job using certain software. For an example, I have learned to use Lotus software in preparing audit report. This is a new software I have learned and experienced to use during internship. I also have experience to use taxation applications, which is IBIS. I need to key in Form E into the apps. By having a new computer skills, I have added a new soft skills in myself. Next, creative and critical thinking. The active, persistent, and deliberate study of a belief or type of information is known as critical thinking. It comprises an examination and evaluation of the concept and circumstances that supports belief as well as the conclusion that follow. Critical thinking entails assessing one's own and others' thoughts, while the creation of new ideas inside or cross disciplines is known as creative thinking. It draws on or deviates from those disciplines, norms, and methods, and actively engage students in rearranging existing concepts, inventing new qualities or possibilities for something that already exists, and finding or inventing something altogether now. Originality, appropriate adaptability, and contribution to the subject are all criteria for apprising creative thinking. During internship, I learned to think creative or critically on some problems in doing audit procedure. I need to try thinking on the problem independently as my learning process rather than asking all the questions to senior. I will use all the information provided and refer some example or past year audit paper to solve my problems creatively or critically. Last one, project management. Project management is the use of procedures, techniques, skills, knowledge, and experience to meet particular project objective within agreed upon boundaries while adhering to project acceptance criteria. Final outputs are bound by a certain time frame and budget in project management. The fact that project management has a final outcome and a fixed time frame, as opposed to management, which is an ongoing activity, is a significant aspect that separates it from just management. As a result, a project manager needs a diverse set of abilities, including technical expertise, as well as people management and commercial acumen. During the internship, I learned to understand the whole process of an audit engagement, which starts from planning for the audit procedure, fieldwork, draft account, and clear review notes. All the procedures need to be done properly to achieve the objective and meet the time frame given. Some of the soft skills I have learned are, firstly, teamwork skills. The traits and talents that enable you to work successfully with others during talks, projects, meetings, and other collaborations are known as teamwork skills. The capacity to communicate effectively, actively listen, and be accountable and honest are all required for effective cooperation. During working on audit engagement with a team, if there is some problem, we will discuss together to find a solution. We also have to make sure all the team members understand with the audit procedure to ensure that the audit procedure was complete properly and on time as requested from senior staff. We also will help each other to make sure the task given achieve its objective and complete on time given. Next is leadership awareness. Leaders that are self-aware are able to perceive themselves clearly. They are able to aware their own capabilities and also their own weakness. Hence, a leader may put their talents forward and lean into those qualities when they have self-awareness. They may also study their flaws without criticizing themselves, which can be beneficial, because a self-aware leader able to see the influence they have on others around them. By having a clear grasp of your own talents and limits, enable for more effective communication. So I have assigned by the senior of company to be a leader in performing the audit procedure for a client's company. I have to make sure all work is spread equally to all members and the instructions that I give could be understood. I have to be more aware to other team members so that the work will be done properly in a team. The responsibility to be a leader was not easy, as I will be responsible for all mistakes that made by me or other team members. So I have to make sure that all work is done properly by discussing with other team members. Moreover, the other soft skills is ethics. Work ethics is referred to as a soft or transferable talent. It is a natural attitude that helps a person to make judgments and carry out his responsibility with good moral qualities, such as honesty, responsibility, high quality, discipline, humility, and collaboration. A person with strong work ethics will think about the moral consequences of everything he or she does and will draw clear lines between what he deems proper and what he does not, based on his own belief and ideas. Companies should develop and promote a set of organizational values that can be monitored in order to execute sufficient evaluation and objective for each employee who has a connection to the firm in some way. In performing audit engagement, I have practiced in myself by doing job honestly and having professional ethics value in myself. All the client's information is confidential and I am not disclose the information to outsider. It's important to having ethical value in myself by doing job to ensure a good of quality work. Lastly, communication skills. Communication skills are the capabilities to give and receive information through verbal or non-verbal. Understanding the variations in how to communicate through face-to-face contacts, phone talks, and email is also beneficial. In addition, all transactions in business are the outcome of communication. A good communication skills are required to allow others and oneself to absorb information more properly and rapidly. On the other hand, poor communication skills will lead to frequent misunderstanding. Communication skill is important in doing audit procedure, especially doing it with team members. The misunderstanding might be happen if we are not communicate well with each other. We will ensure every team members understand with the progress to make sure the audit work runs smoothly. How internship improve for my future? Firstly, I have experience on a real working environment. I'm never getting experience to work on this field in real life before. Although this internship is only 4 months, I've had experience well enough on how a working environment likes. It's a good experience for me and a credit that I can put in my resume in future. Next, I have acquired new skills that I've never have before. It is a good for my future as I had a foundation on those skills. So I just need to enhance all those skills in the future. Lastly, time management. I think the most important thing I learned during internship is time management. Time management is really important to show that I could manage my time properly. If I do not complete the task on the time frame given, it will affect others people that need to proceed the work after me. In working, this is important as we do the work for people, so we need to do it properly, correct, and also be punctual. I can apply these skills in my studies and in future. The overall comments on my internship are: firstly, COVID-19 outbreak is one of the problems for me during internship. During months of May and June, COVID-19 cases in Malaysia has increased rapidly in every state. So, government has restricted numbers of public sector staff in a company in May. Luckily, I still can go to work but intern. During June, government has imposed MCO 3.0 in Malaysia. So, my company is closed and trainee cannot bring back work to do work from home. In this case, I need to extend my internship to fulfill minimum of 18 weeks of period. Fortunately, I can start working in July and ended my internship on 24 July. Second, I hope that the internship period is longer because there is more things I can learn. There is still more things I could not have chance to learn in working on audit procedure. This is because the period of internship has been shortened, but it is understandable because university don't want to put students in dangerous as COVID-19 cases in Malaysia is increasing. I also could not experience in outside audit during internship. Lastly, I should be more competent in working in doing audit procedure because I need to be focused on details to make sure there is no anything that I overlook, completed the work in time given and prevent from doing any mistakes. Overall feedback from internship supervisor. I had attached monthly feedback from supervisor with submission of my report. On the first month of internship, my performance was not fulfilling their expectations on me. Then I be more serious on working and focus on every work I do. The next month, I get some compliments from supervisor and director on my good performance. I feel very relieved and wanted to try more harder to show my capability in working. I still got some comments after that to improve my performance, and also got a good comments on a good performance I have shown. Overall feedbacks on skill I developed are: it is a good experience I ever had because I can enhance all those skills. I also had learned many new skills, and it is a good opportunity because I can apply all those skills I had learned in daily basis and in future. All those skills are very useful for me. I hope that I can learn more skill to improve myself in future. As I said before, I hope the internship period was longer so that I can learn more skills that I could improve myself. And that's all from me. Thank you.